The biggest mistake you can make when you're trying to cover up a massive pimple on your face is using the same concealer that you use under your eyes, which is usually 1 to 2 shades lighter than the rest of your complexion. Because the last thing you want to do is highlight your pimple. Everyone should have in their arsenal of makeup 2 different concealers. So skip the liquid, more glowy, more bright concealers, and instead you're going to want a formula like the soft matte one from NARS. This is my ultimate favorite concealer for camouflaging big pimples, scars, anything that I need some heavy duty coverage that's long lasting. This is the one to get. Now here's what you need: a small brush that's got some density to it and some control. This is the BK Beauty 207 brush, and this is the shade Tiramisu from NARS. Now before you put that concealer on your skin, make sure you're taking into consideration what your base product is. For example, I'm wearing the CL Skin Tint. This has a glowiness to it. It has skincare in it, has SPF in it. It's not like a matte foundation I'm going to be putting this concealer on top of. So if you're wearing a skin tint or something that's luminous and glowy, before you put that concealer on, do this step. Add a tiny bit of mattifying loose setting powder. I'm going to take my N14 brush and we're going to blop this right on the pimple. This is going to mattify it. It's also going to help that concealer that you place on top grip and lock onto it for all day wear. So taking that small amount of concealer, a little bit will do you. You don't need a ton of product. In fact, tap off the excess just to be super safe. Take the concealer and dot it on. Don't swipe, don't buff, don't blend back and forth. Just press it. Now, once you pressed it on the actual pimple, it should disappear. Now, if you have a really, really red pimple that's still like peeking through your concealer, there's 2 things you can do. 1, you might not have enough of a full coverage concealer like the soft matte from NARS. And 2, you might want to place a thin little layer of a green color corrector to reduce that redness, to calm it down, to keep it at bay, and then go on top with your concealer. For me, this is enough to cover up that really red pimple. Now, once that's on, you need to blur these edges. You can't just let them hang out and be like this. So take a more blending brush. This is my N16. It has longer fibers right here. Take the longer fibers and the tip of the brush, and you're going to blend out and make it seamless into the rest of your complexion. Notice I'm not touching the pimple. I'm maintaining all the coverage, but I'm blending out the edges so you can't tell where the concealer starts and stops. So now I want to give you 2 options. If you feel like you got enough coverage with that concealer, you can just go in and set with your translucent powder. But if you're not using one that's high coverage like this one and you still need a little boost of coverage, take a powder that has some coverage in it. This is the mini Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder in the shade 2. I'm going to take that same N16 brush. I'm going to pack this onto my brush. This will also really smooth that pimple. You're going to press it right on top. Buff out the edges, finish powdering while you're at it. Makeup cannot reduce the 3D effect of a pimple. So if it's a big juicy one, you're still gonna see the outline of it. You're still gonna see the 3D effect. So if all else fails and this is still bothering you, turn it into a mole and go about your day. I hope these techniques help you out.